Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. Carr now on first down. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A. where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Express. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. No.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. 180. Recon. 132 fighter. Check 9. Watch twist. Right down. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. 618. Mike's 54. Mike's 50. Go. Check. Deuce. Watch the edge. Check 43. Back. Alert 3.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
You can't block me. Check. Crunch. 36.
Carr now on first down. The open man here, Renfro. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First down, Raiders.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
You got tight. Go Chief.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Come on now. Check.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check 3. Right Monday down. Check. Watch the twist.
Throwing on 2nd down. Carr. And his throw here's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. I got you, boy. got you, boy. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. OP. Rush in.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What's up, fool?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one
off. I think they're trying to entrap me, so they fucking
short kick.
get
It's taken
money
to the 23.
And
solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
I lost my touch. I need to get back.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10.
Dang,
and a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Running right, Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
For some new games to come out, I was thinking of getting a quick hitter inside,
but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
You could tell most of that shit's a scam.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
You know it's a scam once they start asking you for money or credit cards.
He's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Give me that thing. Ooh!
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Raider offense set to get
you
this
was right,
drive
though,
started.
I remember a while ago when you was telling me something about, nigga, it ain't, like, what he said? I forgot. I think he said, it ain't how good you is, it's who you know. He said something like that a while ago. But yeah, nigga, you was right. Like with the,
on the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
And, God, the animation stuff. Because yesterday my new class, my new teacher, she was saying that,
despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid
this class is all about
internships
and all that, so trying to help you get internships. She was saying it's about who you know. But she was saying it's going to be some Nickelodeon stuff and people from all around the world that did stuff.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs.
Somebody you knew that wasn't that good. That seems fucking.
No, I'm just saying.
The gain of 5 by only getting
right,
1 there on 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1.
Oh, she said that too?
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Big stop, let's go. Check. Fresno. Shift. Bang. Watch out. 93. Mike's by 4. Let's go, D. Hey, Foxtrot. Raider 1.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's caught, Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
180. Hey, we're good. 185. Raider 1. Slant. Twist. 49, check 49.
I don't even get up my real number anymore, man. I got that Google shit set up through my shit.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. I'm going to have my internet for long. I'm going to have it maybe to like the middle of next month.
Now, what you said?
That last play gives him a little more space.
I said go ahead and stream.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go ahead and stream up.
I'm already
rolling first and 10.
I was saying I'm not going to have my internet for long. I'm only going to have it.
Come on, man.
Franchises very rich histories. This game
internet that bad?
NFL
They want their internet to be trash.
But
it was trash when you played Quavo last year. Hey, but my streaming's already up.
Super Bowl II, which at the time was known as the AFL
NFL
I was
World
trying to say
to your ass,
but Bart Starr was the MVP
I ain't
in
gonna
that
have
game.
the internet
Against
for
Daryl LaMonica, the
I'll
Mad
probably have
Bomber,
it
the
till like the
quarterback for the
16th of
Raiders.
this month.
Packers would get the victory just like they did
Wow,
the year before in the first
because
ever Super Bowl over the
paying for
Chiefs.
this dumbass
Bart Starr
internet
was
where they
also
keep
the
fucking up.
MVP of that game as well.
I'll eventually
that one
run
going
into
nowhere
another
from the
carrier
start
that
as
does
he's met in
better,
the
but
backfield and goes
it's cool because
backwards.
I'm going to be
It'll be a
saving up,
loss of one,
putting
and
that
that'll
towards my
bring
car
up
no
fourth
anyway.
down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
The
Back
broadcast
deep for
not
the
in
Raiders,
progress.
Jalen Richard. Now a
Oh,
hit and a
Jesus.
loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
15 line. General West.
On the delay, Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Stick. And that is incomplete.
Thank God. That was
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
I get pissed off now with all these fucking takes on the site you guys can use this fucking layout shit. The thing about that shit, it tracks your fucking location.
Now Stick. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he's into the clear. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
Get it.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation
Hey, what's up with these
mark,
kids,
big
bro?
word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra
God,
point by
these kicks
Carlson,
are toe
up
up.
and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
50 Cent shit or not?
Nah.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as
Man,
it's
turn
through
up
the
your
end
mic,
zone
nigga.
for a touchback.
I know you said something about 50 Cent music, but I haven't been listening to it, but your mic is low.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Oh,
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Throwing
Okay,
on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
The Goku song.
No?
On third down, it's Stick. Going for the deep ball.
Give it up, nigga.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Shit! Watch White Monday down!
On second down, Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Mike 54. Yay! Mike 7. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Showing it. Showing it. Kill. Later one. Joker.
Shotgun
What
now
the hell,
for
bro?
Carr.
So,
He's airing it out for
what?
Williams.
you gonna run something
Almost
or what,
picked
bro?
off.
Huh?
I guess the good news for them now.
You gonna
it's
run
4th
something
down.
or what?
Yeah, Nick, I just hopped on. I got a Madden game. I told you I'm in the Madden league, bro.
First half, a second one not to be.
I like where their
Grading them,
headspace
they about to hop
is,
on
though.
right now.
I
They
mean, I
just
really
smoking.
like the thought process, right? You got
So
a
you
guy
probably
who's
come around
already
soon.
scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way toward...
What the? He caught that?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops.
And this is caught at the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Check three, check three. Slants. Right.
Oh. Nah, this shit changed up to some weird ass music automatic.
To throw, it's Carr. Complete to Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. You're mine. 31, check 31. Check 99.
Carr now to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Our first update now comes from Atlanta. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Here's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, stick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Kill, kill, kill. SOS. OP. SOS. Heavy. Lucky.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check 24, check 24. Alert flare, flare. Check.
Now Carr. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. You can't block me. Get it.
They'll throw on 2nd down his stick, eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run him. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Here's Stick looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Benson Mayowa able to get him for a loss of about 3. To try again after the sack. Stick, a rookie QB struggling, gets thrown. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Sponge. No. 694. Tighten up.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking
What the?
downfield for Jones.
From DC, bro.
Will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Wide open,
Instead,
man.
it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Get in the way.
What, dropping shit?
Missed the wide open pass.
Yeah, dropping. Did he get it on his fingertips or did he just drop the shit?
No, not my Rob
To throw
receiver.
again. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams.
Thank you, nigga.
That's
We're
going
talking about
Williams for a Raiders
my quarterback,
touchdown.
Derek Carr. Oh, Mr. Open Throw.
Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Here we go, D.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Dang it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This one taken from the 7. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Now the second down throw on target. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald escaping the pressure run.
Mad Max, baby.
Try and run for this. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Our rookie that we had. Well, he ain't no rookie no more.
Any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, defensive end.
On 4th down,
call him Mad Max.
Fitzgerald, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Yes, sir.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. 36, 9.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzgerald. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. There he goes left side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, might as well start cleaning this junk up.
Oh.
Me.
Oh. Let me see.
These
bumps should be done by now.
They'll go again to Jones.
We can take a seat.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Wait, Matt.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer
I got the Niners, man.
As we welcome
I don't like the Chiefs. They in our division.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Buying time to his left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fitzgerald.
Ooh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Dang, I did not want this nigga to score.
Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get a score closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Down. 180. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. On game. Hey, Raider 2. Check nickel.
Carr going to look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Check your backer.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Man, bro, I feel so damn lazy.
A very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
My shoulder and my back is fucked up.
Oh, what happened?
Just moving around, working and shit. Day-to-day activities.
On first down, it's Jones.
Getting lazy, man.
A good run there
Then
on
they
first
was
down.
gonna have me do overtime. I didn't sign up for. I think my boss liked me and shit.
Offensive lineman, when the guy that is carrying the ball behind
As soon as I got the car and shit, she was like, "You ever been to Sedona?" And all
And
this
this is
crazy
caught.
shit.
It's Jimmy Graham.
And check this out.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing
asked her
3
for
turnovers.
a phone number.
I think what we
She
saw
was
in this
like,
one,
it
today's
depends on what you
defense.
want it
And what I mean by
for.
that is in the old
You
days,
know, if you call them to say
shutouts was
hi,
big
or
time.
you call them
That
about
was
work,
paramount.
you know.
But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their
But you got
yardage,
two
right?
numbers
Don't let
and
them throw the
shit, you
ball
know
through
what I
the
mean?
air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Raiders, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3
you
down.
ask me if I've been to
And they'll get another
Portland,
road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, things are definitely
she
going
asked me
south
if I've been
quickly.
to Sedona and shit. Because I was telling her I'm a businessman. Oh, because it all started because everybody be like, "Oh, obviously you make more than us," you know. I was like, it's not that I make more, it's just that I make more moves than y'all. And then it got into, I was like, yeah, I'm a businessman. And she was like, you ever been to Sedona? You have to teach me how to do business and all this crazy stuff. You know? You know? Clown. I'm pretty sure she owes it me though.
What? Are these niggas are smoking crack? This bum one? Bum didn't do nothing. Man. Damn, man, I still can't believe Kobe dead.
For what?
Huh?